ready to go? Jessica, Trina? Is Chip Batham just an observer?
Yeah, they're letting me in right now. That shows that. You have to let me in, whoever's the
I
host.
got you.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Are we ready? Just give us a moment to make sure the clerks are ready to record the proceeding and go on the record. They'll make an announcement that the court is in session when they're ready to go and call the case. Trina. Turn this off.
I'll turn it on. Yeah, I'm going to do the audio. Yeah, I got it. And
Trina.
okay, I'm good.
All right. Will the clerk please call the case? And then I'm going to ask each of the councils who are present in the status hearing to please identify themselves for the record and who they represent, please.
This is CVA24-007, Government of Guam, Joseph M. Borja, in his official capacity as Director of Land Management, Plaintiff's Appellants, and Guam Waterworks Authority, a Guam public corporation. Plaintiff Intervenor, Appellant, v. Cortec International Corporation, Unex Enterprises Corporation, Defendants Appellees. The panel consists of Chief Justice Robert J. Torres, Associate Justice F. Philip Carbolito, and Associate Justice Catherine A. Merriman.
All right, I'm going to start just based on the, I'm going to ask first Mr. Botha. And Mr. Botha, you represent Plaintiff Appellant Government of Guam?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Tennyson, also the same client?
Yes, Your Honor, here today with Attorney Botha.
All right. And then Ms. Rojas and Mr. Jacob, you're appearing on behalf of Plaintiff Intervenor Appellant Guam Waterworks Authority?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor. That's
All right.
correct.
And then Ms. Williams, you're appearing for Defendant Appellee Cortec International Corporation, correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
All right. And then Ms. Bathan, you're here on behalf of Cortec?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And so not present in the courtroom for the status hearing is Fred Harecki for the Public Utilities Commission, Amicus Public Utility, Darlene Hinton for Amicus Iminentrenta na Legislatura Guahan, and Daniel Morris and Jeff Moots for Amicus Office of the Governor of Guam. So good afternoon, councils, and thank you for being present here in this courtroom. And again, accept the court's apologies for coming in a bit tardy for today's session, considering that we were tied up with the other hearing that went beyond time. We have, as you know, we issued an order in this matter setting a this status hearing and then scheduling oral argument for September 25th, 2024 at 10 a.m. before the panel of myself, Justice Carbolito, and Justice Merriman. We wanted that argument to be strictly limited to the jurisdictional question raised by the petition for interlocutory review. And although we will consider the amici briefs that have been filed, we did not invite them to participate in oral argument. We also asked the parties to jointly file all the moving papers and exhibits that related to the November 30, 2021 order, the August 14th order, and the reconsideration order. We felt it would be good to have this conference first to identify if there are any objections to the panel has constituted or the date and time of oral argument, or if the parties had any questions on the court's order regarding the documents that we expect to be submitted to the court I believe we asked that the submission of those documents be done no later than August 30th. So first of all, I'll ask the plaintiff, intervener, appellant, Guam Water Works Authority, either Ms. Rojas or Mr. Jacob, any objection to the panel as constituted, the date and time of oral argument, or any question regarding this court's order regarding the submission of the documents?
No, Your Honor. This is Rod Jacob.
Can you speak up a little louder, Mr. Jacob?
Is that better?
A little bit better. Go ahead.
Yeah, Your Honor, no objection. We have circulated a share file with the documents to counsel, so we feel like we're in good shape with that. We'll suggest to the parties to bait stamp them so there'll be ease of reference for the court.
All right. And Ms. Williams, on behalf of Defendant Appellee Cortec International Corporation.
Thank you, Your Honor. We have no objections to either the panel as constituted or to the date that's scheduled for oral argument. One question, perhaps I'd ask the court in compiling the record or excerpts that the filings that the court requested, would the court like it submitted with Bates numberings, consistent with how we submit excerpts of records?
I think it would be helpful for us as we refer to it if the parties can agree on the numbering sequence.
I think we can do that. Thank you, Your Honor. I
Thank
have
you.
no further questions.
Thank you, Ms. Williams. And anything from the government of Guam?
Your Honor, on behalf of the government, we have no objection to the panel as constituted or the date for the hearing, Your Honor, and we concur with the Bates stamping proposal that I'm sure the attorneys can agree on to submit to the court.
All right. And does the government of Guam intend to split time with Guam Water Works Authority?
Your Honor, we haven't discussed that. I guess I'd have to confer with Mr. Jacob. Perhaps he has a thought on that.
All right. Well, if you would just notify us in writing in advance and including notifying Ms. Williams, it's our expectation that we'll treat this as a normal argument where 30 minutes will be provided to each side, and allowing the petitioner, plaintiff, intervener, appellant, Guam Water Works Authority to and the government of Guam to go first, and then followed by the defendant appellee Cortec. All right. Unless there's any further questions that anyone has of the court or the panel, the court will now stand adjourned. Thank you, counsels. And again, sorry we had to keep you in the waiting room a little longer.
Thank you, Your
Thank
Honor.
you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Court will now stand adjourned.